We cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to you. I wanna let you know, girl, that you know that I am what you do. So let me reassure you, my love will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying to be built, challenge me for the better for you. Let me cater to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, welcome back. Chyna, if Kanye can't handle the Kardashians, and Lamar Odom can't handle the Kardashian family, and we already know Chris, his boyfriend, can't handle the Kardashian family, what makes you think that you could have handled the Kardashian family and get a real big settlement in the millions from them, girl? Girl, you are something else. I don't know what witches brew they brew up to get them to win the case, but they really didn't even have to do too much, because you going around here pistol whipping somebody. Girl, what you look like, pistol whipping or tying up like a hog Chris's son, Rob. Now you know he a pushover, and I was surprised that you were beating on, allegedly, Tigger, because he looked like he could throw some hands too. But you over there with a grown ass man, Pillsbury Doughboy almost, but he cute. He's so cute though. He's a handsome man. You sitting over there fighting with the Kardashians, and you don't hog-tied, tied up, put a rope or a piece of leather or extension cord around the guy's neck, and pointing a pistol point blank range at him, even though you said it was empty in the chamber. That still don't make it worth doing, and that still don't make it right. Girl, what kind of person are you going around here whooping on men? Girl, you got anger issue problems, babe. You got anger issue problems. Oh, Lord. And then you're going to try to go up against Chris Momager? What is it? Momager and her empire? Are you kidding me? Girl, you are something else. But yeah, I wouldn't have sided in your case either, with your history of pistol whipping and tying folks up and pointing guns at their foreheads, trying to get them to do stuff. I mean, that was just piss poor. But yes, honey, they were whooping your behind in that courtroom, though, and bringing out all these alleged things that you had done, and they were trying to keep all this out of social media, but you brought it to the forefront, and you lost your $100 million defamation lawsuit case against the Notorious family, the Kardashians. Okay, the Sun brought it out for us, girl. The Sun brought it out. And they said, or had a title as Big Win. Kardashians score major court victory in Blac Chyna $100 million defamation lawsuit against the famous family. Okay? The Kardashians have triumphed against Blac Chyna in her $100 million defamation lawsuit against them. The Sun can confirm. The jury reached a verdict in favor of the famous family on Monday after a grueling 2-week trial in Los Angeles, dismissing Chyna's claim that the stars had ruined her reality TV career. And I'm like, I might be wrong because I don't follow you that much, but didn't they set you up with that same show when you and Rob had it? Girl, and when you and Rob weren't going to be anymore, why did you take it upon yourself to just still secure the bag? I mean, that's some shitty activity you were doing, girl. Shitty activity. After you beating up on their brother and their son? Girl, you know that wasn't going to go too far. That wasn't going to go too far. And you should have never hired that lawyer, because they never should have took your case, technically. Okay, the Kardashians have scored a huge victory after the claims against them were dismissed. Okay, and you know, Kim like press, Chris like press, but when it come out to be pressing that they got to give up some funds, nah, that ain't gonna happen. They gonna find the best lawyers, the best criminal defense lawyer. They can, well, not criminal, but still, well, it could have been criminal if you had actually caused the demise of their son, but thank God they didn't. We know where you would be, honey. We know where you would be, either the courthouse or the jailhouse. The what you call it, the courthouse, no, the jailhouse or the cemetery. The jailhouse or the cemetery. Because that's just how them Kardashians roll, girl. A song reporter who was in court revealed the jury ruled that no damages would be awarded to the model 33. Chyna, who shares daughter Dream 5 with her ex-boyfriend Rob, sued Kim, Khloe, as well as Kylie and Kris Jenner for the defamation and alleged interference with her contract. She sat in stunned silence after the shocking verdict was read. However, the jury found that Kris, Khloe, Kim, Kylie did not act reasonably in good faith to protect their own economic interests. But Kylie conduct did not prevent performance or make performances more expensive or difficult, per the questions on the jury form. Following their victory, the Kardashians team led by Michael Rose and Michael Doodlin reacted as they said, "On behalf of Kim, Kris, Khloe, and Kylie, I want to express our appreciation to the jury. We are also grateful for the steady hand of Judge Alcaron in making sure that this was a fair trial." The jury sent a clear message to Miss Angela White, who is known as Blac Chyna, and her lawyer. "I hope they are listening. Justice has prevailed," their trial counsel concluded. Okay. Wait a minute. Why my phone acting up? Okay, then it goes on to say Chyna's team would later reveal they are appealing the decision. Previously on Friday, Judge Gregory Alacron ruled that Kim was off the hook for defamation after an argument with Chyna's attorney, Lynn Ciani. The 12 jurors, along with 4 alternates, began deliberating last Friday and reached a verdict just after 6 p.m. on Monday. Chyna claimed the family worked to get her show. Rob and Chyna counseled after one season in 2017. Well, you know, if you're not with their son anymore, their brother anymore, they ain't gonna do nothing for you. They ain't gonna ice your palms, girl. They ain't gonna ice your bank account either. All right. But going back to the article, it says revealing emails and texts from the family submitted in evidence show the Kardashians did threaten to quit their own show if producers continue to film with the pair. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians spinoff was axed by the networks despite the network announcing their season 2. Network executives gave testimony in court claiming although there was a press release and a PDM financial memo approved for series 2, it was never officially greenlighted. Her attorney admitted in court he negotiated an amendment to Chyna's talent agreement and later invoiced E for a $100K kill fee, which was included. Meanwhile, the Kardashians' attorney claimed that Rob and Chyna breakup led to the show's cancellation. While producers called the situation sad and grim, the defendants denied all claims against them and asserted that Chyna has plenty of income through her only ventures, specifically her OnlyFans. Chyna was seeking around $40 million for her lost earnings and approximately $60 million in future earnings. The bitter trial, which began last Monday, exposed the former duo's toxic fights, including claims that Chyna strangled her ex and held a gun to his head. And see, that's right down, and she admitted to doing so. I would have dismissed the case on the spot. We wouldn't have wasted no jury, no deliberation, no nothing. And we probably would have made her be attempt of court for doing such things to the man. Okay, is he a man or is he a wimp? I don't know, but even he does not deserve that type of treatment, girl. Anyway, going back to the article, it says Rob 35 previously took the stand to describe the alleged abuse he has suffered during the relationship. I'm like, Boy, don't say that too loud. You got a woman whipping your ass. Don't say that too loud, okay? I wouldn't probably even say it. I would just say it was a misunderstanding. I was letting her tie me up. I was letting her put the gun to my head. You know what I'm saying? Just to save face for you being a man. But okay, you wimped out. You cried like a baby. Okay, Rob, I get it. Got it good. Going back to the article, it said, he suffered alleged abuse during their relationship. He claimed Chyna allegedly put a gun on him twice. Not once, but twice. Chyna, girl, what you doing? You need to go to anger management. And I would have told the judge, if I was a judge, I would say, you're going to at least a year worth of anger management. Because even if the gun wasn't loaded, even if you didn't tie the cord around his neck too tight, you shouldn't have even thought about that in your head to even implement it on Rob. Okay, girl. Going back, it says putting it to his head, which she denies, saying she was just playing around with the unloaded gun. Girl, that was the smoking gun that killed your case when you admitted to that shit. Chyna, what you doing, old girl? Girl, you balling backwards. But anyway, going back, it said reclusive Rob told the jury during his testimony, you don't point a gun at your fiance's head. I don't think it was playful at that point. Oh, Rob, I don't think it was playful at that point that you call her your fiance, dude. Woo. Anyway, he appeared flustered on the stand and mopped his head as he also explained how he met Chyna during his lowest point and didn't listen to his family about her. He insisted he never really loved her when they got engaged and their whole relationship was fake, as Chyna just wanted publicity. The former reality star also alleges his ex had been drinking and doing cocaine during their blow-up and fight in 2016, which saw her move out of Kylie's home they were living in. He accused her of destroying the house and grabbing a metal pole to beat him with before Chris's boyfriend Corey came over to help him. I'm like, girl, Rob, are you a man or are you a wimp? Which one is it? Or are you a little bit of both? You had to call another man to help you with a woman? Make it make sense. Chyna was whipping your ass all around that room, wasn't she? Tying you up like a hog. Oh, Lord. Ready to baste you in the oven, huh? My goodness, Rob. Whew. Oh, your self-esteem must be in the toilet right about now. Rob. Golly. But anyway, going back, the attack claims Chyna ex claimed he was struck in the body, the face, and the back with a pole while in the bedroom and closet, where he retreated in an attempt to remove himself from the situation. You mean you couldn't stop none of them blows, honey? You couldn't stop none of them blows? Ooh, was your hands tied, baby? Was your hands tied? Was your feet tied as well? Because you could have been kicking her. But anyway, it is what it is. The story attorney also alleged Chyna also choked him with the phone cord during the December 2016 argument. Now, wait a minute. You see how small Chyna is. And Rob, you see how you looking like Pillsbury Doughboy. If I took my finger and poked you in the middle, you'll probably go, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Rob, this woman is whooping your ass. Okay, Rob's mom, Chris, also testified about the night Rob was allegedly attacked by Chyna. Chyna attorney went through Chris's 2019 deposition, which she claimed Rob was struck in the face with a 6-foot metal rod pole on December 15, 2016. Chyna, where did you get all these objects? Is this something y'all do as far as foreplay? Because it ain't working for me, and I'm pretty sure it damn sure wasn't working for Rob. So you was the only one enjoying this punishment, okay? Ooh, or the sex act. I don't know, girl. But anyway, Chris said at the time he was struck in the face and had marks around his neck from being strangled with an iPhone cord, but in court said she couldn't recall where on his body he was hit. She alleged Rob was hysterically crying over the very, very hectic situation, but admitted police weren't called as the family wanted to keep the incident private to protect Dream, who was just weeks old at the time. Well, how the hell you gonna be protecting Dream? She don't know what y'all doing. If she 1 week old, you mean protect your invested interest, Chris? You mean that, honey? You mean that? Oh, boy, they be tripping me out. Talking about they trying to save the face for the children. She was a week and a half old. Barely in the world. And you trying to save her reputation? We don't get it, Chris, and we don't believe it. But anyway, It goes on to say Chris broke down in tears while alleging that Chyna put a gun to Rob's head, telling the court she said it was funny. Chyna said it was funny. A joke is not funny. My daughter Kim, 60 days prior, had been held at gunpoint and robbed in Paris and was tied up and thrown into a bathtub. Now, we know Kim and Kanye, we know that was suspect, Chris. So we don't want you bringing that in now, because if we really looked a little further, it could have been just some insurance fraud going on. But we ain't gonna talk about that, because that's not what's on trial at this time. Okay, but Chris, going back, 66, were referring to when her daughter Kim, 41, was robbed at gunpoint at a hotel somewhere in France. By 5 men who reportedly stole about $10 million worth of jewelry from her in 2016. Was it jewelry that you didn't want? Was it jewelry that you didn't want? You just wanted somebody to come and take it away from you, take it off your hands so you can get something new, Kim, girl. But anyway, we ain't gonna leave that alone. During this closing argument, the family lawyers asked the jury to remember the pain and anguish on Rob's face during his emotional testimony. God, dog. Oh, Lord, the lawyer trying to spice it up, isn't it? Remember the pain and anguish? Oh, he's so dramatic. Yeah, that's a good play, Lloyd. That was a good play, though, okay, to get sympathy from the jury. But anyway, the other lawyer should have struck that comment and made it an argument to be talked about later on if she does, in fact, appeal this case. But anyway, we go to the article, back to the article where it was saying that was real. This is a real family. Yes, they're famous, but they're real people. He said, are they really? Are they really now? Okay, because we kind of suspect on that as well. He also mentioned just because he's a big guy, he can't be a victim. He cannot be a victim. Well, I've seen big folks still whoop ass too, and it just seemed like Rob just didn't have it in him. He just don't have it in him. He's just a little soft, little heart kind of guy. Elsewhere, Khloe, Kim, anger past emails and texts were exposed as they threatened to quit if Chyna's show was canceled. Okay, in a former email, Khloe allegedly wrote, "We are even considering not moving forward with our show if theirs continues. That's how strongly we feel this is damaging our family." Kim's angry text. Her sister Kylie also allegedly sent an email to producers calling Rob and Chyna's relationship embarrassing and said it was making the family look fake. She allegedly claimed Chyna associated with the brand is too detrimental to our family and keeping up with the Kardashians. Okay? Oh, Lord. And, it pretty much ends there. We don't really want to go into it because I tell you, I was through with it when she took her iPhone card, allegedly, but it was presented in court. And it may have came out as a true thing. She took her iPhone cord and strangled the boy. Oh, that's too much. And then pistol whipped him. And then, oh, Lord, held a gun, even though it didn't have no bullets in the chamber, to his head. And he's sitting up there crying like a baby. Woo-wee, woo-wee. But that's all I have to report on this case. I guess justice did prevail in this situation. Or not. But it's up to perception. But in the eyes of the law, she won. She lost her case. And the Kardashians won. So y'all get down in those comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this whole debacle. This sham of a lawsuit. And keeping... what's her name? Chyna from getting to the money. But it is what it is, and I'll see y'all next video. Bye-bye.